help support our coverage using Blueberry, the community that gives creators the ability to make money, get detailed audience measurements, and host their audio and video. Get 30 days to try out the service using promo code Blueberry004. That's BLUBRRY004.
Welcome to the show, Rand. How are you today?
Really excited to be here. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Tell us a little bit about Snyper and how it was created.
So we started maybe a year and a half ago. We're going to run up to 2 years, maybe in a couple of months. And it's been an exciting adventure. I have a co-founder, and we've known each other for maybe 10 years, right? We used to be in music, so we have different experiences in life. And then we were both doing pretty well with, our businesses and things, and we're just looking for the big challenge, right? The new thing in our lives. And we wanted to do something in social shopping because we believe that the way that things are set up today is not really fair to people. Because if you think about it, you have major influencers, and they kind of monopolize everything that's going on in that sector, right? So you have I'm not going to name any names to put them on blast, right? But you have huge influencers, and they wear makeup, but they have plastic surgery.
Yeah.
And now there's 15-year-old girls, and they order the product, they pay a lot of money, and what happens, they get the product at home, and then it turns out it doesn't make them look their favorite superstar.
Yeah.
And the second part of that is kind of hey, we all create brand awareness. Like if I buy a new product or I go to a resort, I post it on social media.
That's right.
And I don't get paid for it.
Yeah.
Right? So this is we didn't think this was fair to people.
Sure.
So what is the solution, right? And we thought about it a long time, and I think as well it will always evolve because the market is always evolving. But we're trying to bring it back to friends, family, community. So if you go to our app, there's going to be a feed. You scroll through it, and you might see a product that somebody else in your circle bought, right?
Okay.
So maybe somebody reserved a resort, and you kind of trust this guy. Is this the kind of thing I can pull out the app? Or
absolutely.
Yeah, let's go. Let's
pull
go.
the app out, bud.
Let's go. All right. So
just show it right there to the camera.
That's it. That's my cue. All right. So there's going to be a feed, right? And as you scroll through it, you might see this guy, and right here he has his picture, his name, and bam, the 5-star review. And let's say I know this guy really well, and he always travels, goes to a lot of resorts. I've seen another couple of resorts, and 3-star, 4-star, maybe a 2, 5. This must be good.
Yeah.
Right? So what do? I can look up some extra info. I'm going to see product details, related products. All right.
Amenities, all that kind of stuff.
all that. So I hit book. I take this week here, next week, I hit pay. Now, what do we have? We have the Visa, we have the crypto. So whatever goes in on one end and goes to the vendor can be two different things, right? So you can pay in dollar, and the vendor might want to be paid in crypto or in euro or whatever is the situation, right? All right. So the moment I select a thing, let's say I go with Visa, you see pay in the bottom. When I hit that button, the system goes back in time, and it's going to track where did I see this post? What happened? Maybe last week I liked a post from the same brand. Maybe my cousin already showed it to me, and now it is this guy. So as the merchant makes a new product, they can set a slider with an affiliate fee, right?
Okay.
So let's say this resort set up 10%. That 10% is going to be split between this guy and the other people that showed me the product and kind of created that brand notoriety for me to make that eventual purchase. So this guy is the big share of it, right? Because I use his link last. That's the biggest impact. That's really what I went for. But the other people also going to get a little bit. Right?
So this is affiliate marketing for the common man. You don't have to have a website. You don't have to. Wow.
You don't have to make a backdoor deal with some brand because you got 1 million followers on a major platform.
Well, and that's just it. Speaking at podcast conferences, that kind of stuff. I mean, when it comes to monetization of a show, that's what it takes. The first thing they're going to ask, if you go to get Squatty Potty money, they're going to ask you how many downloads you have every month.
But this doesn't matter because it can be small if you want it to be small.
Wow.
So let's take that concept a little further, right?
Sure.
So this is passive. This is a guy buying something, a review. So our slogan is we try and come up with these things monetize your lifestyle, influence to earn. So what we're really trying to transmit to people is you can do what you do usually, right? Because you're going to order a burger. You're going to buy new shoes online. You're going to shop, right? You're going to do what you do. But if you do it on our platform, That's passive income. Because you never know who's gonna get inspired by what you do.
That's awesome. Now, is there a chance for local businesses, things like that, to opt into this program? Because, of course, that's a fantastic way to really bust into market, is to, let people suggest what they have locally, stuff like that, to friends, family, all that kind of stuff.
So we didn't launch yet. Right now,
Okay.
our main market that we want to focus on the next coming months, because we're really close to the release, is South America.
All right.
And there's a vertical that we are really interested in, or we thought was really cool to kind of address first for the app. There's a story I like to tell. I don't hope my current girlfriend is watching, but I was in Colombia a couple of months ago. Before. I was in Colombia, and I was on a dating app, right? And you do the swipe thing. You do the swipe thing. Left, right. And I got a match with this girl, and I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. And then I read the bio, and she is selling tours to a castle. And I'm like, she's not here for dating. And then it kind of started like,
interesting.
Yeah, turning around in my head like, oh,
yeah.
There's this whole community out there of people that are barbers at home. They do the nails, they do the eyelashes, and they're scattered everywhere around the internet.
Yeah.
For finding customers for their business.
Yeah.
So these people don't have a home, and we can be that home, right? Yeah. So there's all these ideas of like, how can we really get to market? How we're going to get people on board? And my business partner Dimitri, he's a growth hacker, right? So he has all these ideas. And another thing that I think is really important is we have great advisors. I'm not going to name the companies, that you can find them on the website if you're interested in that type of thing, but. These people have this experience, right? Because we were like, okay, the cold start problem. How are we going to get this to market? Like, how are we going to like wheel in all these businesses? And do we need personnel? And they're like, don't worry about this. Like, we part of these major tech companies. There's a formula for this. This is already done a million times. So that gave us also the confidence to think big and to just like get out there and try to do something really meaningful.
Sure, and to lean on previous platforms that have used the same kind of technology and the same kind of interaction to move things. And having those kind of advisors really does help you spec out a product like that and get it out to market faster. When are you looking at release? Are you looking at release on multiple platforms, or?
Well, it's going to be, if everything goes well, right, like the App Store and then the Google Play, like your regular app stores. And like I said, South America, and we're going to start probably like in Argentina within the next 3 months. We're expecting to launch. And then we just trying to kind of scatter around the continent. And the way we see it, there's a lot of, we started small, right? I didn't come from, I'm a simple guy. My business partner is a simple guy. We are not some huge conglomerate spending billions on the Super Bowl ad. So obviously we're going to get some funding. We have some really good movement. We're speaking to a lot of people, but this is going to be hard work, and this is going to be a lot of dedication and a lot of effort. So we're really trying to do something growth hacking type thing. Yeah.
Well, it's incredible once again to know that anybody can become an affiliate marketer without a website. That is really, really forward thinking. Very, very awesome. Rand, thank you so much for the time.
Thank you.
Let everybody know where they can go to find out more about Snyper.
Snyper.net.
All right.
Snyper.net. That's where you go.
There
Snyper with a Y.
All right.
Like the T-shirt.
All right. Well, thank you so much for the time. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely.
The Tech Podcast Network CES 2024 coverage is executive produced by Michelle Mendez. Technical directors are Kurt Corliss and Adam Barker. Associate producers are Nancy Ertz, Clinton Millsap, Sergio Velasquez, and Terry Willingham. Voiceover by Aaron Hurst. Our hosts are Marlo Anderson, Don Bain, Todd Cochran, Scott Ertz, and Christopher Jordan. Studio and equipment are provided by PLUGHITZ Productions. This has been a Tech Podcast Network broadcast. Copyright 2024.